Ralph Newton from Houma, Louisiana. I was introduced through the internet. I came across Joe's website, and I became interested in it because he wasn't all hype. You know, he was down to earth, sounded like an honest man to me. So I came to the event 2 years ago and joined his mentor program and got interested in doing lease options. It took me, my very first deal took me 2 years. And the reason being I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I didn't do the phone calls and do lease options. I started networking and building a network of buyers and then building a network of sellers as well. And that's how I actually did my first deal. It was through a real estate agent. She had the deal, and then I had the buyer because I'd been networking for buyers. And it was a cash deal, and I made $2,000 in 2 phone calls. I did have to try to put a lockbox on the door, which I wouldn't suggest anybody do. And that was probably that and 2 phone calls, probably an hour. I sold a mobile home. It was on a lease purchase. It wasn't using Joe's program, and unfortunately, since I wasn't using Joe's program, I did it on my own and thought I knew what I was doing. And it was my biggest deal because I learned a lot from it. And as a matter of fact, for that deal, not using Joe's program, I went bankrupt. Yeah, that's what I did, a wholesale deal. But I've done I just started doing phone calls, and I've run across, by doing the phone calls the way Joe taught us to do it, I ran across a lady that's just sold a house, and she's in kind of the real estate business, I guess, in a way, kind of maybe an investor. And when she found out about my program, which is actually Joe's program, she said she's going to start looking for houses to buy and do the lease program with me. Yeah. The way I do it, or like to do it, is find a buyer, find a seller that's got a deal or a good deal, and if it is a good deal, it'll sell quick. And then my buyers, most of them are cash buyers. They're not mortgage buyers or go out and get a loan type buyer. They're cash buyers, and they pay cash for them. My goals are, believe it or not, I live in Houma, Louisiana. However, my wife and I have 8 grandkids in Louisville, Kentucky, and we plan on moving to Louisville, Kentucky, and I plan on doing real estate in Louisville, Kentucky. Well, I'm not a big shoot for the stars type person. I like to start out slow, so I would say my average deal are probably, because I do other businesses, my average deal will probably be $5,000 a month. Is what I'd like to do, through lease options. Well, my family's always been very supportive of me in everything I've done. I've been a restaurant owner. I've owned several other businesses. The business I have now, I have 60 customers that depend on me to cut their grass. And so it's a grass clip and trim business that does very well for me, but I'm going to be 69 this next week, as a matter of fact, 13th of October. And I'm looking to slow down a little bit because my joints are hurting me. So I'm going to sell that business. I won't turn it over to anybody. I'll just go ahead and sell it and do real estate full time. Yes, I've got Joe's Auto Marketer. However, it's not set up. The automation part's not set up. The websites are set up and working. And yes, I plan on using that for marketing. How do I get deals on it? Through text and email and voicemail. Well, the best thing to do, in my personal opinion, would be find someone that you trust and that's down to earth, like Joe is, for instance, and follow the program and do exactly what he tells you to do.